Hey there everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I have this soft and glowy makeup tutorial that is perfect for a daytime wear during this hot summer month. So you can try out this look during the morning of Eid. So I hope you enjoy, and now let's get into the tutorial. And if you're interested in this top that I'm wearing, then I would have the link to the website down below in the description box. So before starting my makeup today, I'm using this Badescu Rose water spray and I'm just spraying it all over my face. This just makes your skin really soft and smooth. So next for my primer, I'm using the Smashbox Photofinish primer and I'm applying it all over my face. For my foundation today, I'm using this Hourglass Vanish Stick foundation. I absolutely love the packaging. It is really chic and I love the foundation as well. It comes in a stick which is in a triangular shape like this, and I am just obsessed with it. So I'm just applying a little bit all over my face. You really don't need a lot because this foundation is pretty full coverage. So to blend it out, I'm using my Sigma F80 Kabuki brush and I've just soaked it a little bit with my MAC Fix Plus because I feel it helps to blend the foundation a little bit better. So I am just buffing it all over my face. It's really easy and blendable and it matches my skin tone perfectly. And then for my concealer, I'm using my Maybelline Fit concealer. This is in the shade 25 medium. So I'm applying it underneath my eyes in a triangular shape, and I'm also applying it on any dark spots or blemishes that I have, and also on my chin, nose bridge and forehead, just to highlight and balance out my whole face. And then as usual, I'm blending it out using my damp beauty blender. Next, to set the concealer in place, I'm using the RCMA No Color powder and I'm using the baking method today. So I'm just applying a little bit of the powder underneath my eyes using the damp sponge. Well, not really a little bit, I'm applying a lot of powder, but I'm just gonna leave it on for a few seconds and then dust it all off. Yeah, so now I'm just dusting off all the excess powder. This technique helps to prevent under eye creasing and all, but still be careful because so much powder can actually tend to make your skin look really dry and wrinkly. That's why I'm not a big fan of this method. So anyways, next to set the foundation in place, I'm using my Alix Avien Terracotta powder and I'm applying it with a big Elysium brush. Then to set my whole base makeup in place, I'm using the Decay All Nighter makeup setting spray. This just helps to set the base makeup and gets rid of all the powderiness. Next, to fill in my brows, I'm using this It Cosmetics Universal Brow Pencil. I got this mini size for free from a Sephora purchase, I believe. The pencil is pretty good and I also like the fact that it has a spoolie behind it. So next, to set the brow hairs in place, I'm using my trusty Loreal Brow Stylist Plumper. This is in the shade Medium Dark. And now it's time for the eyes. So at first I'm using the Essence Eye Hurt Stage Primer and I'm applying it all over my lid just so that my eyeshadows do not crease and has a good base to stick to. Then from my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, I'm taking this off-white matte shade and I'm applying it all over my lid just to set the eye base. Next, I'm taking this shade called Burnt Frisco and with a Morphe 23 brush, I'm applying it all over my crease. You make me feel like a rebel. Next, I'm taking the shade Love Letter with another Morphe fluffy brush. This is, I believe, MB23, and I'm just very lightly applying it on the crease. Then I'm adding the shade called Venetian Red on my outer corner and I'm using the brush that comes with this palette. So I'm just trying to define my outer corner a little bit with this shade and I'm just dragging it slightly into my crease. Next, I'm using the NYX Jumbo Pencil. This is in the shade Black Bean, and I'm just applying it on the outer corner for some extra definition. And I'm blending it out with a synthetic concealer brush. This is also from Morphe. And now it's time for the star of the show. So I'm using this Alchemist palette from Kat Von D, and I'm using this shade called Amethyst, and with my finger I'm applying it all over my lid. So as you can see, when I apply it on the black base, it looks completely different and much more vibrant. I'm just going in with a brush as well, just to make sure that there's no harsh line. Next, I'm taking this shade called Emerald, and with my finger I'm just applying it in the middle of my eyelid for some added pop. And next, I'm taking the shade called Opal, and with a Morphe small brush I'm just applying it on my inner corner to highlight as well as on my brow bone. Then I'm going back to the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm taking this shade called Cypress Umber, and with a Zoeva brush I'm applying it on my outer corner just for some added definition. Then to line my waterline, today I'm using this Alix Avien Auto liner pencil. This is in the shade Blue. And I'm taking the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm taking this shade called Zuru, and with a small smudging brush I'm just applying it on my lower lash line. So I recently received this set of mascaras from Diva Derma which has false fibers in it. So at first I'm using this one which is called Mascara Diva Fix 2. It has natural peptide enhanced fibers in it and also argan oil. So I just applied a thin coat on my top lashes. Next, I'm using the Lash Extender 2, which is basically just the false fiber. So be very careful when applying it. Then I'm going back again with the same mascara that I applied earlier. This just helps to coat the fiber so that it doesn't fall throughout the day. So if you've had any fallout on your face, you can just simply sweep it with a flimsy brush. Then for my lower lashes, I'm using the Fiber Wings Mascara 2. This one also has natural fibers in it, and it also has argan oil. So the wand is pretty tiny, that's why I prefer using it on my lower lash line. To contour today, I'm using this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. This is in the shade Dulce de Leche, and I'm applying the contouring shade on the hollows of my cheekbones. And I'm also applying a little bit on my jawline to get rid of my double chin, and also on the edge of my forehead. A little bit on the sides of my nose and the tip. And for my blush today, I'm using this Morphe 9B blush palette, and I'm taking this natural mauve sort of a shade, and I'm just applying it on the apples of my cheeks. To highlight my cheekbones, I'm going back to the Kat Von D palette, and I'm using the shade called Amethyst on the tops of my cheekbones. You can use this palette both on your eyes as well as on your face. I'm also applying a little bit on my nose bridge, chin, and my cupid's bow. For my lipstick today, I'm using MAC Men Love Mystery. For some added glow, I'm again taking the shade Amethyst, and with my finger, I'm just dabbing it lightly on my lips. So here's the finished look. If you've enjoyed watching it, then please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share this video with your friends and family so that I can reach more people. So until next time, take care and bye-bye.